Oh, hi. You've caught me eating some of the brand new Colgate flavored goldfish. The same goldfish you know and love, mixed with the Colgate branding you've grown to tolerate. Now, if only it tasted like Gonzo. Woo! Licenses. A great way for a company to take someone else's logo and slap it onto theirs. Lego is no stranger to this type of cross-promotion, with their earliest known license of Disney with the wooden Pluto pull toy. This may be surprising by its lack of brick and or block, but Lego actually used to make wooden toys back in the mid-20th century. Not much is known about this toy specifically, other than its affiliation with the Walt Disney Company and the price, of which it was 9.85 South Korean won, which when translated into freedom bucks equates to around 3/4 of a cent. Fast forward a few decades to 1999, and Lego is no longer making wooden toys, but instead bricks. And once again, Disney, now joined by Lucasfilms, signed deals with Lego to produce licensed building sets under the Winnie the Pooh and Star Wars brands. Disney signed off on the release of 7 Winnie the Pooh sets, all sold under the Lego Duplo branding. And as of 2023, they aren't too horribly priced online new, considering that they are old enough to drink. The same cannot be said, however, for the Star Wars sets. Made as tie-in for the 1999 prequel, Star Wars The Phantom Menace, LEGO released 8 sets to celebrate the return to Star Wars. As an addition, these mark the beginning of licensed LEGO minifigures, with all the human characters in these sets sporting the famous yellow LEGO face. These sets, if you want to pick one up now, will cost you at least 3 Pooh and Piglet honey hunts. Over the next 4 years, LEGO continued to expand upon Star Wars and Winnie the Pooh, as well as bringing in many new themes like Harry Potter, Bob the Builder, Jurassic Park, Spider-Man, and little robots to the excitement of the 4 little robot heads out there. Most of these sets from this time period are considered one of the best eras for LEGO collectors today, so to pick up some of these sets brand new will cost you a pretty penny. The real game changer from this year came in the form of the LEGO NBA sets. These sets were the first to introduce flesh tone headpieces instead of the regular yellow kind because... Mom, why does Shaq have jaundice? While LEGO themselves have never given an official statement as to why they switched over to flesh tones and away from the yellow for their licensed themes, the community tends to believe that this is done because darker skinned people just don't always look good when represented with the LEGO yellow. This is the case with the classic 2003 Star Wars set Cloud City. Luke and the rest of the gang are portrayed in the yellow skin tone in this set, while Lando is the lone flesh tone minifigure in this set. This also marks the last year we will see the yellow faces at all for licensed sets, as going forward all headpieces will be in their flesh tone colors that we still see today. 2004 onwards, LEGO really went ham when it came to the amount of licensed themes they had, with 8 new licensed themes coming out between the years 2004 to 2008. This ushered in a ton of new themes that are considered mainstays by LEGO fans today, such as Batman and Indiana Jones. But not without a cost. No. One of the most interesting dual theme releases from this time period, though, is the Avatar The Last Airbender and SpongeBob releases. In the summer of 2006, LEGO released both SpongeBob and Avatar, with plans only to keep the one that sold better. Which, come on, everyone knows you can't compete with the sponge. The Avatar sets are still widely popular, though, and because of its short availability, as well as only being available in the US and Canada, copies of the set new go for at least 30 Pooh and Piglet honey hunts. Which is a shame because despite me personally preferring the SpongeBob sets, the Avatar sets really look high quality, with insane printing for the time. Another great theme that doesn't get enough love sadly is the Speed Racer sets. The builds all look really fun and the minifigures are screaming with personality. We also see in 2007 the first discontinuation of the Harry Potter and Spider-Man themes. If you talk to most LEGO fans who were around between 2009 and 2014, they will tell you how absolutely stacked this time period was for LEGO. You had Toy Story, Ben 10, Pirates of the Caribbean, Cars, Spider-Man comes back, now with the Avengers, Minecraft, Lord of the Rings, The Simpsons, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Prince of Persia. You'd think with that amount of themes, LEGO wouldn't be able to have quality sets for all of them, which is mostly true. But still, some of the best sets that came out to this day still came from this period. From the Clone Wars sets to the 2012 Batman wave and the Deadpool copter set all still hold up in 2023, over a decade later. Even the sets that didn't sell well, like the Prince of Persia sets, still look really good, all things considered. The same can't be said, though, for the LEGO Jurassic World sets that were released a few years later in 2015. Despite Jurassic Park having 2 sets released prior to 2015, those sets were released under the LEGO Studios brand. The 2015 release categorizes them as their own independent line, and wow are these sets terrible. Now LEGO dinosaur sets have always had a problem, and that being that nobody's buying these sets for the build. You could probably release these sets with nothing but the dinosaur and a few humans for it to eat, and I don't think anyone would really mind. And look, I get that the dinosaurs are expensive pieces and they force the price of the sets up, but like, come on. $70 for a T-Rex and a weird looking car? And half the card's just a cage for the T-Rex, and the set is only 500 pieces, and there's only one named character. This is a scam! Just give me the T-Rex cage and the minifigures for $45, and we can call it a day. I don't want the car. The car is an insult. But I digress. There were still a ton of great themes introduced during this time, just like there were benefits to the plague. The number of themes nearly doubled during this time, although this is mainly because of the LEGO Dimensions game, which is kinda cheating in my opinion because, be honest, would you buy a LEGO Knight Riders set? More mature themes did get seen though during this period, such as Overwatch and Stranger Things. Which brings us to the modern era. Most of the themes you see introduced now are more on the obscure side, as LEGO has already made sets for most of the big pop culture icons. Some good themes over the past few years have been stuff like Minions, the Looney Tunes minifigure series, and Mario. We also saw the resurgence of some previously cancelled themes, with Lord of the Rings making their return with the beautiful Rivendell set, and Indiana Jones set releasing as a tie-in with the new movie Dial of Destiny. Don't worry though, none of these sets feature any scenes from Dial of Destiny. The future of licensed LEGO seems bright. With Animal Crossing and Fortnite LEGO sets both on the way, we have much to look forward to. Now if only they made LEGO Chuck Jones' Riki Tiki Tavi.